In the glittering but deadly world of ancient Rome, power was never secure, and even emperors were not safe from the shadows within their own palace walls. This is the story of Agrippina the Younger, mother of Nero, wife of an emperor, sister of another, and perhaps one of the most dangerous women in Roman history. But how did she die? Poison, a staged accident, or was it something even darker? Agrippina rose to power in a world where women were rarely seen as rulers. But she was no ordinary woman. Through cunning marriages, ruthless alliances, and sheer ambition, she placed her young son Nero on the throne of Rome, and for a while, it seemed she ruled alongside him. Ancient writers tell us that Nero's earliest decrees were signed only with his mother's approval. She stood behind the throne, the real force of the empire. But power shared is power threatened. Nero was young, impulsive, and hungry to prove himself, and soon resentment grew. The emperor of Rome did not want to be seen as a puppet controlled by his mother. According to Roman historians, Nero tried more than once to be rid of her. First, a carefully planned accident. He invited her onto a lavish boat, built to collapse at sea. But Agrippina, clever as always, survived the wreck and swam to shore. Imagine the emperor's humiliation. His mother, dripping with seawater, walking back to him alive. When trickery failed, Nero turned to something far more direct. Poison, the weapon of choice in Rome's darkest conspiracies. Some say her food was laced with deadly toxins, prepared by Rome's most infamous poisoners. Others claim that when she grew ill, Nero sent assassins to finish the job, stabbing her in her villa at Baiae. But here's where the mystery deepens. Ancient historians could not agree. Tacitus wrote of the collapsing boat. Suetonius whispered of poison. Cassius Dio described assassins with daggers. Each gave a different version of her final night. So who do we believe? Was it a plot of elegance and subtlety, or simply brute force? What we know for certain is this: Agrippina was killed in 59. Add, her body quietly burned, her name condemned. Nero stood alone as emperor, free from his mother's shadow. But freedom came at a cost. The murder haunted his reign, staining his image with whispers of betrayal and blood. And even today, nearly 2,000 years later, we still ask, who truly killed Agrippina? Was it poison slipped into her wine, the sea swallowing a staged shipwreck, or the cold steel of an assassin's dagger? Perhaps it was all of them. Or perhaps the truth lies buried with Rome's most infamous empress. Was it her own son, or was it Rome itself, a city where power was worth more than blood?